What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Well, welcome to it. It is the Hot Tub Podcast, like the voice just said. We are Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady, just like the voice just said.
Yeah.
And we're always looking for questions.
We're very redundant.
Brady, we have some questions.
Yeah, on Spotify, on every episode, you can just basically submit questions for us to answer. We're going to try to get to as many of them as we possibly can. For example, Stephanie BW17 wants to know, what is your most embarrassing moment on air?
Ooh.
Oh, God.
I can't repeat mine, so I'll pass.
Okay.
I've had so many.
Have you?
Oh,
Well,
like
yeah.
stuff that you guys have made me do or I've, offered to do. Hang on.
Wait, wow, that sounds
Isolate that.
so bad.
Boy.
That sounds so much worse.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if
This is really hard.
We've had the
Let's
embarrassment.
let that too.
We've had the misfortune of having people swear on the air.
Yeah.
Sure, but that's
But-
not really embarrassing.
Right.
No, that wasn't embarrassing.
Have you guys ever sweared on air?
Yeah.
Okay, I know mine.
Okay, go ahead.
I think it was just Rush and I working together way back in
Yes.
the day. And I think I didn't know. I spelled out the word for him. M-O-P-E-D.
Yep, you did. I remember that.
And I said, this sentence doesn't make any sense with the word moped in here.
Yeah.
And Rush said, you mean moped?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
I do remember that.
Very
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I
That was
remember-
funny.
I've
So
definitely
good.
said some dumb things.
Oh, I know. When I had to get cuddled by that stranger. None of this.
Yeah, but again, that was
that's not
uncomfortable, but it's not really embarrassing.
Oh, I felt so embarrassed for myself the
Well,
whole time.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's different. That's like not you making a mistake or, I don't know, your voice cracking a million times
oh,
on air.
okay, yeah,
No,
that
there's
is
that,
embarrassing.
That's pretty bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
that is
many of them,
bad,
too.
yeah.
Kate!
But that's not embarrassing. That's endearing now.
Yeah.
That's a quality.
Really? Is it really, Mahler?
Yes.
Zoe
Yeah.
Ivan!
That's my favorite one.
Zoe Ivan!
Because it just keeps going.
It's just so bad.
And you know,
that's
poor
so
Zoe,
good.
people are saying, Zoe, I heard you on the podcast.
But
Zoe Ivan!
yes, Zoe Ivan.
Wait, do Julie one more time.
Julie!
And you try to make up for
I
it.
know.
By going deep.
It's so bad.
Well, I feel better about moped.
Yeah.
Absolutely, as you should.
Let's get going with the Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
Most of us can't afford a Louis Vuitton handbag, like just a regular one, right?
yeah.
Let alone waste money on one that's basically not there. A miniature Louis Vuitton bag that's smaller than a grain of salt. This irks me. It just sold at an auction this week for over $63,000.
Nice.
How do you hold this?
Right?
It goes on the tip of your finger.
Yeah, exactly.
Smaller
Yeah.
than a grain of salt.
It's difficult to put things in.
The final price was $63,750. Sorry, I missed the joke. I didn't
No,
hear what you
Rush
said.
and I would always just be like, do you have chopstick?
I can never find anything in here.
Okay, so this company, Mischief, is behind it. They're the same ones who recently sold backwards shoes and a box of cereal
yeah.
with one giant Fruit Loop in it.
Okay.
Okay, they made the bag
That's
using
good, though.
a 3D printer. It's so small you can barely see it with the naked eye. It's less than 0.03 inches wide.
It's got a crossbody strap, though, so it's easier to carry.
Why do you hate this so much? It's such a one-off. Like,
Yeah.
who cares?
It is, I guess, if somebody wants to pay $63,000
If
for
Louis
this thing.
Vuitton was mass producing these, I understand
Yeah,
your
sure.
frustration.
It's a one-off, but still, that person. What are you doing with it? It fits through the eye of
Yeah,
a
but
needle.
it's art, right?
You're owning it.
You'll,
Yeah.
you'll put it in a frame or something or a little box, and then
Yeah.
hopefully you sell it for twice its value.
Are
in
you
10
mad
years.
at the Fruit Loop? The one giant Fruit Loop in
Well,
the
I guess
box?
it depends on what somebody spent on it.
I don't understand how 3D printers work well enough to know that. Okay, so if this cost $63,000 and it was designed and made with a 3D printer,
Yeah.
Can you not buy a 3D printer for like $5,000?
Yeah, but I'm sure you're going to need, for something that small,
Yeah.
you probably need a crazy 3D
You're
printer.
not going to be able to do this.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you can't just Google it and hit print.
No.
That's not how that works.
No.
All right.
And there's like a whole black market of people with trench coats
Yeah.
with little tiny purses in them.
So you can't. So with the 3D printer, you can't just do that. You can't just like right-click something
What
and hit
about
print.
the 3D
No.
printer cross-pollinating with Chat GPT?
Yeah.
And then just say, hey, Chat GPT, make me a tiny Louis Vuitton bag.
This is going to
You
happen.
probably could do that.
This is
Yeah.
absolutely going to happen. This is
For
on the
sure.
way to having like
Yeah.
the Star Trek and the Star Wars and these futuristic. Even though I guess Star Wars is a long time ago.
Yeah.
But whatever.
And in a galaxy far,
was.
far away.
But we're going to have things that are like replicators that we're going to be able to just ask for things and they will
For
be
sure.
made.
That's what people are
Absolutely.
thinking, like, hey, you need like a kitchen table? Okay, we'll just print it.
Yeah.
You go in and then maybe there's like an IKEA catalog or something, or some company has a catalog.
They just
So you select the
print
one you want and then it just
and it
prints.
won't even with ChatGPT. It'll be at the point you just ask for it. You'll say,
Sure.
"Make me a table,"
Custom
and a
design
table
it.
will appear.
So you're going to be upset about this, that I'm
Okay.
going to bring this up, and
All
then
right.
the guys are going to hop on this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
But like, you're upset that somebody would spend $63,000 on this.
Yes. Mhm.
But if you had the chance of a lifetime to go overseas in Europe and play 10 golf courses
Right.
and spend $60,000
Experience versus
Well,
material things.
But this is
Somebody's
somebody's
experience,
experience.
Is owning the world's smallest
Right.
Louis Vuitton bag. That's a great experience for them.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Sure.
It
What are
is.
you experiencing?
Let's say for me, I wanted to know I was the only person in the world to have something. It made me feel great. It made me feel empowered and strong. This
Yeah.
is my thing.
Okay, if that's your thing, then
Yeah.
so be it. No,
No,
you're right.
but
I
you're
can't
mad.
argue that.
But you're mad at
Yeah.
those
I
people.
can't
See?
because I can't get it. I
But
don't
she
get
gave
it.
me the dead eyes, and then she just fluffed me away with her hand.
I
know.
agreed
Yeah.
with
I
you.
know.
Because I can't get into somebody's psyche, and if that really, truly, honestly means something to that person, first of all, I can't be friends with you. Second of all,
But let's say you could get Cameron's car from Ferris Bueller.
Right.
And it was going to cost you $50,000. You could own that piece of
I really
movie
wouldn't.
history.
No, I
or
wouldn't.
anything.
That-
Happy Gilmore's jersey is
Yeah.
$10,000. You can get it for a
No.
steal for
You guys know
$10,000.
me. I don't care enough about that
Yeah, but
stuff.
think of it as an investment that in 10 years you'll be able to flip it and
You
sell
know
it and
what I
make a
could
lot of
do
money.
for $10,000? The experiences I could have for $10,000. For me,
Driving
it's about
Cameron's car from Ferris
experiences.
Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, no, but you couldn't drive it. You wouldn't drive
Well,
it.
if
I'm
you
not.
own it, why
throwing-
not?
I am not going to risk that. If I just spent all that money, $50,000, I'm not driving it to get in an accident. And
I
be
do
like,
get
"Oops."
that. I saw somebody
Yeah.
driving around the other day, and like it was a car from like 1956
Yeah.
or something, perfectly restored. This thing
Yeah.
was gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, I couldn't drive
I
it.
get so nervous when I
No.
see
I'm
that.
so afraid, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
even like not even a big collision, but
No,
the amount of
fender
time
bender?
it takes to this. If somebody in a parking lot
Yeah.
opens their door
Right.
against yours,
Oh, yeah,
Right?
or a
You-
little
yeah.
pebble. hits
Totally.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm
the
out.
stress you would feel with
Totally.
this car.
Yeah. No, I get it.
And you can only drive it, 20 days a year?
Yeah.
Like the weather has to be absolutely perfect.
yeah.
Oh,
I just think your anger for somebody buying a little purse should be elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got anger elsewhere for people who spend ridiculous amounts of money.
But you know what? We balance each other nicely.
Well, here's the big surprise. Rush bought it. It's in his hand
Oh
right
my
now.
God, what?
There it is.
Oh,
You
it
see it?
matches
Jenny, what?
your outfit.
There.
oh no, Rush, you flicked it
to you.
away.
Our custodian vacuumed it last night.
Oh,
It's
man.
gone. Oh, no. Oh, what a shame.
You could eat it and not know.
No, exactly.
That's true. You'd have to find it on the way out, I guess.
I don't
no?
think you could.
It's
could.
worth $60,000.
You know how
You're
much-
gonna try.
It's smaller than a grain of salt. You wouldn't find it.
And how long did we try to find my contact that one day, Brady?
Yeah.
To be
From
clear,
your
she didn't ingest her contact.
I was going to say, it sounded like you're going through your own feces. Looking through your
to be very
contacts.
clear.
Brady, come here. I've got a job for you. So I ate my contact lens.
Jenny would also say, Brady, come help me find it. And then Jenny would walk away.
Yeah.
And Brady would be sitting there searching.
It's been about 8 hours, so it's probably in there somewhere.
And there with a magnifying glass and gloves.
I thought you might have fell on the ground.
But that's not the
Brady.
way you set it up.
No, it sounded like we had to dig.
Yes. Remember, Brady?
Oh my God, we are that close though, Brady. Yeah.
Nope.
No, you're
Well,
not.
after that, we were.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I
makes
think
us
you
sun
need
and
to
cloud
take
tomorrow.
another look at your relationship with Brady. I don't know that you have the relationship you think you do.
And like I care that much. I just put a new one
Get
in.
a new contact. As if you're going to pop it in after.
Yeah. I mean, that's
There
why
it is.
I
She
just
walked
keep getting
away.
pink eye, and I don't understand.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, so music festivals. I didn't know this, and now I do, and I don't know how I feel about all of
Okay.
it. They apparently have a lot of sex going on
Oh,
at festivals, music
weird.
festivals.
It's always outside.
Yeah.
one of us doesn't sound surprised.
The guy went,
Yeah, sure, yes.
Now, according to a poll by the sex toy company Love Honey.
Who's bringing
honey.
sex toys to it? Okay.
No, it's just a survey
Yeah.
that they
Right.
did. Love Honey. 39% of adults have done it. Almost half the adults that go to music festivals have done
How?
it. 47% of guys and 30% of women. Okay, more than half of
wild.
those horn dogs, as Jenny calls them, 55% are between the ages of 18 and 34.
Okay.
And 13% are people over the age of 55 who have
There
done
you
it.
go.
And they're saying, I guess, for a lot of people who answered the survey, it's like a big playground for adults. But I mean, I've been to festivals where, like, the porta potties are a
Nobody's
definite
touching
no-no.
it.
No.
Oh my God, it's
no,
just
no.
disgusting. Unless you can find like the porta potties in like the back corner that
Still,
are a little
no.
cleaner.
No.
I agree. I
Your
agree.
proximity to feces is just
Exactly.
no.
It's
And
bad.
the smell
Yeah.
alone is just
It's bad.
No.
So outside of that, where is this
Where?
happening?
Because there's a lot of music festivals where it's overnight, where you camp, right? And I think those are
Okay.
just
Oh, maybe.
like,
All right, so it's actually not during a concert in the middle of everybody.
yeah, I mean, maybe there's some of that too. I've never seen it, but I there's a lot of festivals where you
Yeah,
camp.
that's true.
And I
Okay.
think it's got to
well,
be
then
at
they
those.
really should have dropped
Yeah.
that
'Cause it's
statistic in
camping.
here
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
this is
wonder-
like at Woodstock. You go way back. I think
Yeah.
there was lots of sex going on there, but there's a lot of
And
camping
I think
going
there
on
was
there.
a lot of sex going on, like right in the middle of everybody, though, at
That's
Woodstock.
true. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was free love, baby.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, totally.
everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think we have less of that going on now than we did back then.
I don't know, like, was it Burning Man?
Yeah.
Like that, I'm sure people are having
Oh yeah,
sex. Like,
100%.
I'm sure, but
do you
not.
stay over at Burning
Yeah,
Man?
you're in the
do?
middle of
Okay.
the desert.
But I
right.
also think you could be at the
Free
front
for
of
all?
the stage and it's,
Okay.
yeah, a free for all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much more so.
You seem
I'm really
She's just like,
perplexed.
I just want to see Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
Can you
Excuse
move
me?
your can you get off his move down and
just a little to the right.
Yeah,
There we go.
exactly. Thanks. Your breast is in my eye. Could you?
You keep blocking my view. Oh, you're okay now. Oh, you're blocking it. Oh, you're okay now. Oh, you're blocking it.
And listen, I don't judge. You do you. But if you could just move a little to the right.
You do you and you do him. But if you could just do everybody over on the picnic table over there. Thanks. Yeah, no, that would be annoying if that was happening around.
Oh,
but I guess you
yeah.
have to just pretend like it's not.
Right, just ignore it. I mean, if it's happening all the time, you would just sort of get used to it and not even.
Like I've always wondered about
attention.
like nude beaches.
Yeah.
Is there actual sex going on at nude
No.
beaches?
I don't think
Not a
so.
lot.
No,
I don't
No.
think you can.
Okay.
I think it's two very different things,
Yeah.
right?
But
Yeah.
if you go to one of those hedonism,
That's very different. Those are different than
resorts
like,
or whatever it
than
is?
nudist places. Nudist and naturist places
Right.
they
Sure,
call
yeah.
are very non-sexualized.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to see any of it anywhere. I just want to watch the show. I actually hate festivals.
Do you?
I really do.
I
just so
I
busy?
don't really even like outdoor concerts very much.
Yeah, no, nor do I.
Oh, no, I love it because it's a great way to see a lot of artists who you wouldn't otherwise go see.
Yeah, no, that's a plus.
You know
but
what I mean?
the other thing I hate is people.
Oh,
Right.
that's
So
true. You do
it's
hate
just-
people.
Yeah.
If I was going to an outdoor concert, I would be so far back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? I
that-
find the sides. I always go on the sides. The sides
Okay.
are the best.
But
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I need to have, and if I'm at an outdoor concert, I'm far enough away that I have like a buffer zone of 6 feet around me in like all directions.
And
Really?
a chair.
And that's
And a
The chair.
yeah, absolutely. I
Oh,
love
the
a chair.
chair sitters
Yeah.
drive me insane.
Hey, but again, I'm not a person who would take my chair near the stage and sit there and
No.
then complain.
But you're
that
not
people stood
allowed.
out. No, but I would never try and do that. Like I'd like to be out of the way.
Oh, Brady would hate because I bring my lifeguard chair everywhere
Yeah.
I go.
Yeah, nice and tall. Yeah.
Just screw it in. And
It's tough to carry, but once you put it down
Oh, yeah, it's great. Best place to watch a show.
and your whistle,
And an umbrella.
that is genius.
And zinc on my nose. It's perfect.
yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
This was trending the last few days. It's one of these would you rathers.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
had to share it with you guys because it was in my feed like a whole bunch. And I think it's very funny.
Okay.
Okay, so let me paint the picture here for you. We have some mysterious music.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, you get $10 million right now in your hands.
$10
I'll do
million.
that one. I pick that.
Yep.
There's a catch.
Okay.
A snail is chasing you for the rest of your life. And if it touches you, you die a terrible death.
Oh God, no! I'm not taking the money.
How
That's
far?
terrible.
How
Now,
far
hang on,
behind
let
me is the snail?
finish
Okay,
I
okay.
got to finish.
Okay.
The snail cannot be killed.
Okay.
It knows your location at,
At
all times.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Its only purpose in life is to find
This
you.
is amazing. Okay.
Do you take the money?
No.
Now, keep in mind, you could like run and drive away, and like you could drive 3 hours away from the snail.
Yeah.
It'll
You
eventually
can never
find
be
you.
settled ever. You
Yeah.
can never have a home that feels like home.
And you don't know that the snail could jump on a truck and catch you within a
Right?
day. So, no.
How's the
Because
snail
the snail's
jumping
not
on a
jumping on a truck.
Sorry. Slowly climb onto a truck.
It's going so slow,
It
guys.
doesn't mean it's not going to get on something that's moving fast.
Are you kidding? No, I'll pay someone. It's $10 million.
$10
Yeah.
million.
You can pay someone to be on Snail
Snail
Watch,
Watch?
where you know where the snail is at all times.
Can't be killed, and that's the other thing too.
So?
No, absolutely not.
So you build a little moat around it. What's it going to do? It's a snail.
Can snails swim?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
They
Can,
can,
can
yeah.
they?
How? They don't have arms or legs.
If I took off your arms and legs, you could bob in the water for a
I
while.
guess I could.
Yeah. I think
she is.
snails have legs, don't they?
Takes so
Ton of
much
legs?
work.
No,
though.
land
It's
snails
exhausting.
cannot swim.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
What do you call a
right.
guy who has no arms, no legs, and swims? Bob.
Bob. Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That is good. I like that.
So Brady, you're doing this.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Rush, you're out.
No.
No.
No, I
Why?
wouldn't do that. That's also no. It's
I just need peace of mind. I feel like it
Yeah.
would be so stressful. You'd
Yeah,
never enjoy
constantly.
anything.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm
well,
not taking the money.
Reading all the comments underneath, it is 50-50.
Okay.
A lot of, but I think there's a few more people that would take the money.
also you have one person who decides that you don't deserve to have the money you have and knows what's going on.
Yeah.
They'll bring the snail across the moat and you're done.
They
Who
won't
is
know what
doing
snail
that?
it is.
What person is trying to murder you with a
Well, I
snail?
also imagine that the snail can talk.
Yeah, me too. It's a smart snail
read
because it can't be killed. It's only like there's a lot of crazy things about the snail.
I'm reading all the.
Yeah,
There's nothing
no,
about talk.
No talking snail. Okay.
What are you doing? Are you taking the money?
Come on, you're taking the money.
Nah, not worth it.
No.
No.
What?
Exactly.
No, it's just
Yeah.
you, Brady. Now, I mean, the only person on the show that doesn't have a salary is taking the money, so this makes sense.
Well, yeah, I finally don't
Right.
get paid in coupons. You know? This is I don't. And worst case, I live my life as like a nomad, where I go around to different places. I have $10 million in the bank, man. I can go live on in Mexico one day. I can go live in a different country the other day.
And we've seen your studio, previous apartments. You've had a lot of snails in your life.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm used to hanging out with snails.
Yeah, I'm going to go with it. No, yeah.
Yeah, no, I just don't think it's worth. Like you're living like you're going to die every day.
Exactly.
It's so
You're living in
slow.
fear.
You're not in fear.
Yes.
It's a tiny little snail. Okay, and then let's say it catches up to me and it's walking into my studio right now. I just walk away.
Yeah.
I just walk
It
away.
is true. I mean, it's pretty slow.
It is
It's
true.
so slow.
Very
yeah,
slow.
but
That's
I mean,
true.
how do you sleep?
I was just
In
going
a
to say that.
ball. You sleep fine. Maybe you put
No.
something around yourself, a little barrier.
You'd be worried
Still-
every night that what if the snail picked up
Yeah.
pace and got you?
It's a snail, man.
$10 is a lot of money, but it's not enough money that I have to now live like a nomad.
Yeah, no,
no,
not
no thanks.
happening.
Yeah, what if this snail bought the new flying car that's available?
There you go. See? Then you're done.
Exactly. I live in a condo. I'm fine.
No,
Can
you're dead.
snails take elevators?
Sure they can.
That's good, Brady. No,
What?
that you are like at least half of society.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I think
I'm
this,
surprised that it's on more.
I think that this is a young guy's game.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is.
That might be it.
I think we all realize because we're mature and live life and have kids and we have
Yeah.
something to live for.
Yeah.
Peace of mind
you're
is
just ready to. You're Daredevil boy.
So
Yeah.
you know what this is? This is like one of those
Daredevil
movies. This
boy.
wouldn't be a good movie, but it's one of the things where you learn at the end of it that greed is what killed Brady in the
Yeah.
end. Because he needed to have the money. We're just saying, you know what? I'm happy with what I have.
Yes.
I want to have a nice
That's
life
right.
and enjoy
Yeah.
myself.
That's right.
Brady
Yeah.
wants all the money.
It's a
And-
snail.
Yeah, he's going to die.
It's so slow.
Now-
and it's so small.
in this scenario, arguably by the rules they've set out, you could get on a plane and go to Australia. For that snail to get there,
Oh,
it's going
yeah.
to take a
lifetime.
long time.
100%. Even
That's true.
Mexico.
Maybe, or maybe it somehow gets on the plane and boom, it's just there.
Oh, and then you're dead.
It didn't take long.
Yeah, but you could die. No way, man.
I feel like no matter what, you're dead in this scenario, Brady.
Yeah.
You're dying.
I just picture the snail once again on the plane with headphones on, watching the movie and
The neck
having some
cushion.
peanut.
Watching King Richard.
Yeah.
Oh, what a pick that was.
Yeah,
What a
right?
good
Good,
plane
yeah.
movie.
It feels
Yeah.
like a plane movie.
It does. Yeah. Very good plane
Yeah.
movie.
Yes? Can I get another pillow?
There's slime on this one. But you put it there.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
I saw two shows a couple of nights
Yeah.
ago, as you guys know.
So they did happen, so there's no cancellation. That's good.
No cancellation. Saw
Good.
both shows. One was in Laval. I waited for your parents at the restaurant, Brady. They never showed.
Oh, no, they said they were at the restaurant.
Oh,
Did you guys
really?
go to different restaurants?
Maybe. Maybe.
Poor Lloyd and Gail.
Yeah, so I was there, and then I went to Syracuse Saturday night.
Did it pour rain on you?
No.
Good.
No, neither time. We were
Good.
walking around. It was great both times. But, oh my God, guys. Oh my God.
What?
We had easily the two biggest talkers at both shows
Oh, God, that's
in
terrible.
the history
Oh, that's terrible.
of shows.
Oh, that ruins
and,
the show.
And loud
Yeah.
Oh,
talkers.
that's the worst.
Oh my God. The two ladies beside us at the first show, they were like right beside my wife, just talking
Yeah.
Yep.
non
And you what?
like
Why are you even
nonstop.
there? Why did you spend
Right.
money to be here?
Exactly.
Non-stop for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
They talked loudly. Then, oh my God, that was exhausting. So then we go to the next show. The girls in front, three of them talked.
Yep.
I had to go. I said, we're losing
Yeah.
distance here. We're going further back.
You can't do it.
I have to go back
Yeah.
Because
a bunch
once
of rows.
then you can't unhear it.
That's right.
Right.
That's what you focus
Yes,
on.
exactly.
Yeah, you're locked
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
I
And
get
then you
that.
think, you drove. I spent hours trying to get here,
Oh.
money on the tickets,
Yes.
and all you
But
hear
so
is a
did they.
conversation.
Yeah.
But
So
they don't
did
seem to
they.
care.
Exactly.
Oh, I get it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
mad. But then my wife's like obsessed. So she says, I'm not even watching the show anymore. I'm thinking about ways I would go up and talk to them and say something.
Yeah.
Replaying conversations in her head, and if they said this, well, then I would say that.
Watch the show. She goes,
Yeah.
no, this is too good. What am I going to say? What would I say? I said, whatever you say, it's not going to cut through them because they're all drunken morons.
Yes.
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
it.
exactly
No, just
it.
a waste
Well,
of
that's too
time,
bad.
unfortunately. Yeah,
They're
that
in their
sucks.
own little world, and I mean.
So did
Yeah.
you
It
manage
is what
to
it
kind
is.
of enjoy any of the shows?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, as best we could.
Yeah.
Right.
And somebody collapsed at the second show.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
The band stopped the show,
No.
and they had the paramedics in the front of the stage for like 15 minutes.
Do you know what happened?
No.
Oh, I hate that.
I didn't go down.
I need details.
Let me through. I'm a morning show host.
I need to explain to Jenny what happened.
I've got to tell the masses in this city, sir. No, not this city. A different city.
different one.
I just need to get
Out
in
of
here.
my way.
In fact, a different country altogether. Not from here at all.
Sir, what happened? Sir, what
Stay
happened?
awake for me. You got to tell me what happened.
Attention, is there anyone in the crowd from a morning show here? Yes, over here. Over here. No, I didn't go down,
You didn't
Jenny,
do
so I
that.
have no idea what happened.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Mahler's really, really fun facts. So fun. Whoa. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. No.
Well, do you like fun facts?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a fun fact, and at the same time, it's a depressing fact.
Oh.
Okay.
Yikes.
Ugh.
Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. We don't want to think about it, but if the sun exploded,
Oh, boy.
if our sun exploded,
Mm-hmm.
how long would it take before we knew it?
Oh. Good question.
It says, a certain amount of time here before we knew it, when all the energy hit Earth and killed us all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like how long would we know? It
a great
explodes, and how much time do we have left?
Yeah. Huh.
They're all stumped.
This is tough.
Because you don't
Yeah.
know whether to go for a minute or days or a
Yeah,
month, right?
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like how long could we survive without the sun? I think is the question.
Right, but is this one of those
No.
things that when you look at you look at the sky, all the stars you see there have been burnt out forever.
That's what I think it is. I think it's more the time it takes for the distance for it to travel. Because right now the sun we're looking at was that's the sun that happened X amount of time ago, right?
I mean, remember, like light moves is I think it's 186,000 miles per second. I think.
Okay.
So that's the speed of light.
Take off your lab coat and have fun, would
Yeah, you nerd.
Oh,
you? So
Well,
once
the
again,
sun is pretty far.
I'll say this. If the sun exploded, it would take how long before we knew it when all the energy hit Earth and killed us all?
Okay.
So keep in mind, in that scenario, when the sun explodes, we're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have my answer.
travel so quickly.
I know it's Mahler's fun fact. That is a sad fact.
It is.
That is.
I think we're okay
But
for
you
now.
know what? Nothing we can do about it.
No.
And it would be quick.
I mean, I'm still
you know?
recycling, so.
Yeah, well,
there
sure.
you
That's,
go.
I think
There
that's,
you go.
that's it.
That's
Yeah.
really all we can do.
We ban straws in plastic bags. So.
That's true. Yeah.
Exactly. I carry my groceries out to my car now in my arms, so
know.
everything should be okay with the sun, everybody.
I literally do. I still forget my bags
Me
every
too.
time.
It's the worst.
And it's just my trunk full of like loose, Oh, it's brutal.
Rush, you have a guess? Jenny? Everybody
I
ready?
have
Yeah,
one, but-
I have a guess.
My guess makes no sense
sense.
at
No,
all.
mine either.
I just randomly.
Well, you
put
have
a
to
thing.
lock it
Yeah.
in. What is it?
I said it would take 6 years.
What?
Oh.
6 years. Is
Oh,
what I
that's
said.
so wrong, Rush.
Okay.
You think the sun that we're looking at right now is the sun 6 years ago?
Maybe.
No.
I have no idea.
No chance.
Well, Brady, he's just taking a
I
guess.
can't. I just took a random
It's a
guess.
Mahler fun fact.
Yeah,
We
sure.
couldn't survive without.
Yeah, but
sun.
that's right. But if it's 10 years ago that we're looking at, like who knows? I don't know.
Okay,
Jenny.
I said 42 seconds.
42 seconds.
I think Jenny's getting there.
Oh, based on Mahler's reaction,
Yeah, I
I'm going to
guess
say
not.
that's not
Yeah.
right. But you can't change your answer, Brady.
No, I didn't. I'm going to win today by default. I said 91 seconds. So I've got quite the window.
You do have a big window. Yeah, you do. There's a big difference there.
No, I'm not laughing at your answers.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at how different,
Different
they
they
are.
are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Different.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't even.
Very,
I can't
very
even
different.
imagine what would happen. Like how it would. I can't even.
Well, I can tell
wrap
you
my head
exactly
around it.
how
Okay.
what's
Okay,
going to
Okay,
happen.
sweet. All right.
All right, so on the low end, Jenny says in 42 seconds, we'd be dead.
Yeah.
Okay, if the sun burst into whatever it burst into. Brady says 91's a minute and a half.
Yeah. I feel like I've heard that somewhere at some point in my life.
All right.
Like that's how far the sun is.
Yeah.
Okay, and Rush
I
says
said
6
6
years from
6
now,
years,
we have a lot of planning.
Yeah, a
Everybody
lot of
will
time.
be relaxed. It's okay.
Yeah, it's right.
So long.
I mean, again, there's
can
nothing we can
construct
do
a fake
anyway.
sun.
It doesn't change anything. We're
But
just
do you think we would know?
maybe.
No.
But how would we
Nobody
know?
knows. We have no idea why
Yeah.
our guesses
If
are.
if it is 6 years, Rush, would you sell your house or would you stay where you were for the next 6 years?
Depends. Does everybody know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I'm
no,
going to
you're
stay
gonna
where
stay.
I am.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your price for your house drop or rise?
I feel like it would drop.
Yeah.
I don't
it
know
would
that it
become
does.
worthless.
I think it might become higher because people for the next 6 years want to do something. So it really depends
Do
if
they?
everybody knows.
Or does the world just become the purge?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Could do that
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who knows?
Yes.
People are investing in real estate? Are you kidding me? No.
I tried to leave a basketball game last week. It took like 3 hours. It's the end of the world.
I mean, insane.
All right, the right answer, if the sun exploded, how long would it take before we knew it and then all the energy hit the earth and killed us? The answer is... Eight minutes and 20 seconds.
There it is.
Okay.
All right.
Congratulations,
20
Brady.
seconds.
Thank you, guys.
Brady's got
I had
it.
a-
You know
You're a
what,
little
though?
over.
Not only that, you guys were much closer than me. Much closer.
That never
over.
happens. That
Yeah.
your answer is so dumb
Yeah.
compared to mine.
No, that's
So
true.
bad.
It was not good. That was not a good answer.
Rush, you were off by about 3 million minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little off.
Yeah.
A little off.
Congratulations, Brady
Oh,
Jones.
thank you very much, guys.
There you go, Mahler fun fact.
Mahler's. Oh.
Oh.
Brady.
There you go,
Wasn't that
guys.
fun?
A Mahler fun fact.
All right. Mahler's really, really fun facts. So fun. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast. With Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
This is like a dream. This is the coolest thing. It's like you know when you're a kid and you think about how cool it would be to be alone in a department store overnight?
Oh, yeah.
This is like the equivalent as an adult.
Okay.
Being the only passenger on a flight sounds like a dream for most of us. And this became a reality for Phil Stringer after his flight was delayed for almost 18 hours. He was the only passenger on the Oklahoma to North Carolina flight as other passengers either rescheduled or gave up during the long wait. He documented the flight crew tending to him and giving like the safety lecture to just him.
Wow.
Just staring
Which they
right
have
at
to
him.
do.
Yeah.
He said, quote, "We joked, we laughed, we cut up. I exchanged phone numbers with them. Like we're still literally texting
God.
today
Oh,
in
that's
group
fun.
messaging."
I would not be doing that.
No, I would just want like the time alone, but I would want them to like show me the stuff that I have questions about. What does each ding
Absolutely.
mean? You know, when you hear ding ding or just ding.
Hey, show
what
me
does it
around the
mean?
plane. Like,
Totally.
where did like they go? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's not a very long flight.
Yeah.
It wasn't that far. But yeah, when you're saying it sounds like a dream, no, this thing sounds really awkward.
Oh, I love this
You have to make
idea.
small
too.
talk the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
get
wanna.
to
So many
learn
questions.
so much about the plane. Do you think they'd let you go like see the captains?
Probably. If you're
Why
just
wouldn't
one
they?
person,
Yeah, exactly.
And you probably get the really good food. They probably gave him drinks like for free.
Oh,
You probably
yeah.
didn't have to pay for anything.
God, I get
Now you're
hammered.
just guessing on all of this.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they would. Why wouldn't they? For
Yeah.
them too, it's like
Safety
it's
protocol.
Yeah.
but they're
Or they can
working,
get
but
free
not
stuff.
really. It's like
So-
it's like a day off for them.
Is
Yeah.
it so? But all of a sudden, then all the food and drinks are free now. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why would they be?
Well, sometimes, like I was on a flight one time. I think it was like I was going to Hawaii with Team Diabetes.
Yeah.
And it was I don't remember what time it was, and I ordered a drink, and the girl came over. She's like, "Don't worry about it." I was like, "What? Why? Okay, cool." Yeah, but she just didn't. That's my. I think they can.
That's great.
I think they can
I
give
think
away.
you and Brady think this is like the
Yeah.
party
So neat.
plane of the century.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet
It
it would be.
wasn't, no.
And
Yeah.
no, it's
This isn't the same as flying on a private jet. It seems
it's
like
as
it is.
close
it's
as
not.
you can get.
In fact, I bet it's better than a private
Nope.
jet because it's also like time off for the people working on the plane.
Yeah.
Right? It's unexpected fun for them as opposed to a
Yeah.
private jet. They
I
that's
just
their
want to
every
put
day.
my AirPods in and watch a movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit there and chit chat about.
Oh,
the-
I'm taking advantage for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
But what are you
hanging out.
taking advantage
Asking
of?
all the questions. I want to know how
You
does
can
everything
literally
work.
Google any question
Also-
you have
Nah,
right
it's
now.
not the
So
same.
it's not the
they're
same.
not big plus. Okay, so all the questions you have.
Yeah.
All right. So after that 4 minutes is up, what are you doing?
I'm getting a full blown tour.
Oh, Jenny, you're
Yeah.
getting all the drama, all the
Yeah.
juice. Think of like in
God.
Below
All the
Deck, there's
stories.
all the stuff behind the
Oh,
scenes.
my
You
God.
get to now be a part of that.
So
Brady,
now
I'll
I have
bring
to
you with
meet a
me.
bunch of
Yeah.
new people who
Yeah.
want my phone number now.
Group chat.
God no.
It's called the aviation station group chat.
Hey, aviation station with a little plane emoji.
Brady, you're
Exactly.
way
Oh my
too
God.
excited about this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I don't, who's more excited out of the two of them?
I think Brady is.
Brady?
Oh
Yeah.
no, I think we're both pretty
We're both
stoked.
very
No, Jenny
excited.
just wants to all her questions answered. All right, let's go. Let's examine this. Jenny, what are your questions?
Yeah,
What's
give-
the
give
dinging
us-
sound? One of them is when they hit 10,000 feet,
Okay.
and the other ones is when they're being called by people.
Really?
So, okay, next.
Why? I need to make a list. But
All the
Now
questions.
the questions come as
Exactly.
as you're getting a tour of the
I'm,
plane.
Yeah.
I'm watching this new show on Apple TV. It's really good, by the way. It's called Hijack.
Oh.
With Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good. And one of the things I learned on the show, I don't know if it's true or not, when you hear the double ding, it means the pilots want a coffee.
A lot of the time, yeah, they're
means they want
paging the
something.
flight attendant.
Yeah.
yeah, they
Yeah.
want something.
Because
Because
you'll hear the double ding, and then you'll hear them pick up. You'll see an attendant go and pick up a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, interesting. That's
Yeah,
something
but
we could
I
talk
learned
about.
that from an Apple TV
Yeah,
show.
didn't,
I don't
didn't
have
need to
to
get on this.
You know what I
plane.
would do if I was on the plane? I'd be like, can I bring it to him?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
her?
No.
Yeah.
And then
I'd
what
wanna be
button
the
do they
server.
push? Like where is that
Exactly.
double ding?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
in the cockpit.
I know, but where? How big is it?
Does it matter?
I want to see it.
Watch
There are my
Hijack.
questions.
You can see it on Hijack.
You want to
It's there
isolate
right
all
there.
of that?
Yeah, it was really good.
That would be my worst nightmare, I think, actually.
Yeah, this.
Being on a plane by myself.
Really?
Because they would constantly come over and talk
Yes,
to me.
right.
Yeah.
I don't want them to talk to me. I don't want to talk on a plane.
No.
I just want to go to my destination.
If I see, that's the one time I would want to talk on a plane.
Exactly. Yeah. I agree. Otherwise.
Yeah. I
know?
like to be silent on my own, do my own thing.
I
but-
don't. What I wouldn't want to do is be like 6 people on the plane, because then you're like a small group, and then people
Yeah.
feel like they have to talk.
You're
That's
also
worse.
assuming too, because you picture this. This is the party plane where everybody's super friendly and you get along with everybody.
Yeah.
Let's say, yeah. So you're alone, and the flight attendants are the most annoying people ever.
Yeah. You know, the
Well,
ones
then I
that
just-
sing and dance for every announcement and
Oh,
stuff.
see, I
I
love
see.
that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like, you're just assuming that these are all like the perfect people. They may not
No,
be.
but I think they're going to let their hair down. It's just me or Jenny.
that doesn't
Exactly.
necessarily make it better.
If there's ever been a scenario where you feel forced to applaud when the plane lands,
That's
it's
it.
that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Just one clap.
Exactly.
Way to go, Greg. That was awesome.
Oh, you're not
Greggy
calling him
boy.
Captain Greg?
Well, no, we're first name
He's
basis.
captain.
No, we
Yeah.
dropped
Right,
he told me to drop the captain about
Oh,
like
my God.
halfway through the flight.
Exactly.
Oh, gee.
Greggy boy.
Yeah, we were shocking Coronas together. You know?
Oh, my God.
And that's when you're really clapping because the plane landed.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, my fine feathered friends. Rush, Jenny, Brady, you must work together now.
Okay, all right.
We do this every now and again to
Yeah.
see if
Okay.
you guys can all get on the same page.
Okay.
They have just put out online for you the best ever film franchises.
Okay.
The top 5 film franchises of all time by the online experts.
Okay.
We'll go 5 to 1. I'll give you guys about a minute to work together what you think will be the top 5 film franchises.
Okay, all right. I know I'm going to have to do
obviously
some work
Sister
here.
Act.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not
no.
Sister
Okay,
Act.
so
No?
the Star Wars is going to be there.
Thank you. So Star Wars has
Absolutely.
Mission Impossible.
maybe?
Yeah.
Do you think Indiana Jones? I don't. Okay, let's put that as a maybe.
I put them on. Yeah.
Indy, Mission Impossible.
What about the ones where there's like a little wizard guy? They all have
Harry
sticks.
Potter?
Nope. That's also
Wizard
a good one.
and
Harry
Harry-
Potter
that's
would
what
be
I
up
was thinking
there.
too, Harry
There's
Potter.
another wizard
Lord
one.
of
I
the
feel
Rings?
like. Yes, thank you.
They all have sticks.
Sticks.
Wizards and sticks. Well, you got the top 5. That's all of them right there. Any movie with a wizard and a stick.
I think Lord of the Rings has to be up there.
I
Yeah,
agree.
and
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
What about the Hunger Games? I don't think so. But I think Harry Potter before Hunger Games
Yeah,
for sure.
I
think
think.
older too. We're
they didn't
very
really have
recent.
franchises as much though back in the day, right?
Yeah, but we're going to put the Godfather trilogy. Is that a,
yes.
Oh, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good
100%.
one. Yeah, put that in there.
100%.
And he said 100% of 7 options. Which you
Including
can't be.
Sister Act. Okay, so we have Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Godfather. Those are our 3 right now.
Yeah, do
Mission
we-
Impossible.
India and Mission Impossible on the outside. Do
Yeah,
we
and
have
Harry
any
Potter.
others?
And Harry
We put
Potter.
in
I put Harry
Or
Potter in the top
is Harry
5.
Potter more of a book thing?
For sure more of a book thing, but it was
Movies are
massive.
huge.
Massive,
Yeah, okay.
massive, right? So Harry Potter's got to be
Okay,
in
like
there.
I'm going to give you like 15 more seconds.
Okay, we need one more.
Is there one that we're not thinking of?
There's
like
definitely
this
some we're
huge
not thinking
one
of.
that we're not thinking of.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, I'm not going to put the Avatar movies in there. Sorry,
No.
not happening.
No.
Well, I think not yet, but I think we
There's
should.
Brady's
Brady's so
Absolutely.
upset.
Yeah.
So
We
mad.
should definitely. It should
I mean,
be in
it
there.
is huge. I think we have to say that. Like,
Maybe it
really,
should be in there. Guys, it's 2 of
it
the
might
top
be.
3 highest grossing films of all time.
Maybe we
Right?
should put it in then. I mean,
We
the
are forgetting
screensaver
about
movies.
Dirty Dancing and Dirty Dancing Havana Nights.
Okay, so we're good without those. So we have Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Godfather, Harry Potter, and Avatar.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay,
I
done.
think that's pretty
Still
good.
think Mission
And I
Impossible.
will not ask you guys to put those in order, okay?
Okay.
Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
All right.
That's your 5. So
We
say
did pretty
them,
good.
Say
Yeah.
them again slowly.
Okay, so Star Wars,
Yep.
Lord of the Rings, Godfather, Harry Potter, and Avatar.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You did decently, guys.
Okay.
All right,
Did
forgot
we
a
get at
big
least
one.
3?
Oh, we forgot 2 big ones.
You,
sure
you
we
got
did.
3.
Okay.
What did
Okay,
we
don't
forget?
say anything else now.
Okay, all right.
Okay? Just see where you land here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
At number 5, according to the online experts for the top film franchises of all time, number 5 is the James Bond series.
Yeah, that's one of the
James
ones we
Forgot
followed.
James
Yeah,
Bond.
that's true.
That
I mean,
was a
there's been
bogey.
like
That had to
20
be in
of
there.
them, and
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
And it goes through
27
different
movies.
generations.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, 27.
Yeah, 27 movies.
Okay.
At number 4, Harry Potter.
Hey,
Yeah.
Harry
way to go,
Potter
guys.
series,
Good call.
very good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even there's some fantastic beasts in there as well. So
Sure.
yeah, that's
I
good.
got you there with the wizard comment.
And
that was Lord of the Rings you
Jenny
wanted.
Guys
at
with
number
sticks.
3, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Jenny with the
All
wizards.
right. Thank
Yes.
Guys with sticks.
Hey!
No wizards with sticks, she
Yeah,
said.
Wizards with sticks, yes.
you. Come on.
Yeah. All right, so that James Bond, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. At number 2, Star Wars.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
You guys did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that. So it means The Godfather was only 3 movies, so they didn't count
So
it.
they didn't- yeah.
And Avatar is a screensaver.
It's not a screensaver. It's
So,
too recent.
yeah.
That's why. But I think when it's all done, it'll be in the top 5. What about? Can I give it one more?
No, because you might guess and then
Yeah.
you'll ruin my
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead.
reveal.
Okay.
Write down what you think it is.
Yeah, okay.
And then let's see if it matches.
so it's not one of the ones that we had put on the outside either. Okay.
No, it's
All
a
right.
big one.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll say it. I think you got it right, eh?
I think
32 films.
Yeah.
Marvel
Exactly.
Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
All the Marvel movies.
Oh, yeah, okay. I
They're
mean, I
all-
guess they
they're all
are
connected.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
connected.
So-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't think of them
Is
that
that what
way.
you wrote down, Brady?
Yeah, that's what I had.
Yeah.
Of course it was in
Marvel.
there. Guys, huge movies.
Do you know how many people were yelling at their speaker right now?
Oh,
Yeah,
every
but see,
single
I
person.
didn't. I wouldn't have. I would have put the Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, and the Batman. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have put them together as the whole
That's
universe.
but
of
that's
all-
Star Wars, though. There's a whole bunch of offshoots as well.
Yeah, and again, I'm not counting those. I'm just counting the is
Yeah.
it 9 movies?
And Batman is DC, man. Come get
Whatever.
it together.
You know, whatever.
Jeez.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
No, I just mean in those movies. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, Spider-Man 1, 2, 3. I put those movies. I wouldn't say the DC comic universe.
Right, no.
You know,
I
Yeah.
love that Marvel's #1 with 32 films, and
Yeah.
you thought The Godfather was going to be on the list.
I really did.
Yeah.
I pushed for that. Yeah.
But you really nailed it with the wizard and sticks.
Thank you.
honestly,
That's it.
You got 2 on the list, Jenny. 2 on the list from you.
take
so what
it.
it is they had to be movies like that had more than 3
Right.
movies.
Not
in them.
necessarily.
Well, they all did.
Well, they all did.
They all did, yeah.
yeah, so that was our problem here.
Yeah.
And the screensaver movie.
It's okay. All right. Give it 5 years. Avatar will be on that.
5 years. There's not even another movie in 5 years.
The
In
next
5
one
years,
comes
we'll have 2 more.
What the last one's 2037?
Yeah.
No, not that. Yeah, but it's something like that. It's something ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that's the 5th. That's going to be the 5th Avatar.
Right.
If we ever see it.
We're getting on
That's
that
not
one.
going to happen.
I don't know if people have been listening to the whole show today, but Jenny's been on fire with all of her guessing on everything.
She has been,
Thank
yeah.
you. Go on.
Yeah, the boys are asleep.
All right.
You're with it today.
I'm here. What's up?
Yeah. You're very helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. We never would have got Lord of the Rings if it weren't for Jenny.
Jenny
Saying
and
wizards
with sticks.
That did it for
Yeah,
us.
nailed it.
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.